Okay, now we're starting the YouTube. Hey, YouTube. Today we're going to have a really saucy call. Like, I got to repeat it myself. We have a saucy call. We're going to go over notes that I took in from Breakthrough Advertising. It's going to be very good. And then, like I said, I've been taking a slower pace recently and studying more rather than just action. Because I got into that cycle of just fucking testing. And now I'm taking it slower. I think this weekend I'm not testing anything and I'm just going to study. I bought Rippy Club's membership and I'm just studying a lot. And I've learned a lot already just within like a day. So I'll have some tips at the end that I want to explain to you because I know it'll help me and I'm sure it'll help you as well. So we're going to start off with the document like always. I'm going to share this. You guys see the document, right? You guys see the document? We're good? Yep. Okay. I'm going to zoom in a bit. I know you guys have that issue. Hold on. All right. So we're going to go over this quick because, again, it is saucy, but again, I want to get to the tips that I've learned later on. So you have to understand, obviously, this is, again, dropshipping is a marketing game. It is all about your creatives, it's all about human psychology, consumer psychology. At the end of the day, if you master these fundamental skills, you'll be good at dropshipping overall. Right? And not a lot of people talk about this. That's why I feel like I need to come in this fucking space and talk about the actual sauce of dropshipping, and it's all about marketing. No one really talks about the psychology of this shit, but trust me, it's probably the most important. Even if you're just doing pump and dumps, you have to understand why this pump and dump product works. So I highlighted this very important key part of the book, which explains that every product you work on should offer your prospect two separate and distinct reasons for buying it. First, it should offer him a fulfillment of a physical want or need. This is obviously the satisfaction your product gives him. And second, it should offer him a particular method of fulfilling that need that defines him to the outside world as a particular kind of human being. So I'm pretty sure we went over this last call. But there's two aspects. There's two products in one product. There's the actual physical product of what it actually does. Let's say a back roller where the physical product actually just stretches your back, let's say. But then there's the other aspect, the psychological need, that's where you should be selling. It's crazy. My recording is lagging. I hope that... Oh, shit. I hope that doesn't lag in the actual recording. So, hold on, I lost my progress here. All right, hold on, we're getting there. So, let's take for an example. Only the poor man buys food for the physical satisfaction alone, but the average man selects food. He selects food that he believes is modern to him and to keep up to date. He selects non-fat food to be slim and useful. He selects food from different regions to try them out and be adventurous. Now, for this man, no longer buys food for the food alone. He has now created a whole new vocabulary of wants. He now becomes devoted to being up to date, slim, youthful, adventurous, sophisticated. And because of his multiplication of wants, this man gives you hundreds of new ways to focus his attention, to stimulate his desire, to build up that desire to the point of purchase. So, like we said, you get people that are starving, they're going to buy food because they'll take anything. They'll take fucking McDonald's, they'll take a loaf of bread, they don't give a shit. But when people are constantly just eating, now they become selective. Now their desire and their need becomes a bit different. So for human characteristic roles, there are two. There are roles that define character and there are roles that express achievement. So again, every product, your marketing angle should define a role for your customer that your customer fits in. That's what we talk about target audience. That's what we talk about, desires of the market. Every time your customer or your prospect watches your ad, they should see themselves relating to it, them having the same issue. It gives them a role. And now we're going to talk about this role in society. So first, you're just going to have regular character roles. So usually express in adjectives. So maybe someone is well-read, maybe someone is charming. Now, humans pick out the ones that they value the most and develops them. Then he tries and turns the spotlight of attention onto them one after the other. So now this is basically just, again, human psychology, right? We all strive for these roles in society. But here, I want to emphasize that not only do we pick out the roles that we want, maybe someone wants to be high valued. What's high valued? He wants to be in good shape. He wants to be smart. He wants to be funny. He wants to be charismatic. All these are roles. But the thing is, humans don't strive for these roles and work their whole life for these roles just for fucks. They work on them to then show them to other people, for everyone else to see, or else they're useless, right? So again, here I already explained this. Mastery of the roles is not enough. They need to be acknowledged, valued, and admired, or else they're worthless. So here, your product can serve your prospect in 3 ways. It can either help him achieve the mastery of those chosen characters. So let's say, for an example, a book on philosophy, so he becomes a well-read person. So the person buys a book, right? They want to read it. That's the physical need, for sure. They want to read the book. Maybe they're interested. But part of them, the deeper psychological need of them buying the philosophy, they're into philosophy in the first place, is because they want to be known as a person that's well-read, smart, has a head over their shoulder, and so on. So your product can come at that angle. Let's say you were selling a philosophy book towards that, not because, this philosophy book is the best book ever. No. 2, it can either help him simplify, condense, or speed up the mastery. So maybe you sell a speed reading course to help them get through the course faster, make it simplify for them, and so on. But the most important, it can serve as a symbol of that mastery to invoke acknowledgement or admiration of friends. This is what I like. So you sell a shelf to hold these books in his house. Again, people don't buy the shelf book because they just want, yes, obviously, if someone were to ask them, why do you have a shelf full of books? Obviously, because I have a bunch of books, I want to hold them, right? But deep down, people buy shelf books because they want to demonstrate and show off to people coming in their house of all the books that they own and have. Again, it's a deeper psychological need. If your ad can create and demonstrate and come at this angle, you're gonna beat everybody that's just saying fucking, hold your books. This bookshelf can hold up to 10 books. No one really gives a fuck. People want to say this bookshelf can demonstrate when everyone walks in your house, they see how fucking smart you are, whatever. You have to understand the angles. So again, at least half of the purchases made today cannot be understood in terms of function alone. The bookshelf might not have been purchased if it was just to hold and store his books, rather than just used to show it off when people come in the house. Humans don't buy cars worth millions of dollars to get to places. If that was the sole reason, they would just drive a fucking Honda Civic. Do you understand now? Are you guys understanding this? Tate buys his Bugatti, right? It's not because he wants to go, when he buys his cigars, he needs a car to go to the dépanneur. No, it's because it's a symbol. It shows his status. It shows, and if no one was watching, he probably wouldn't buy it. It's for showing his status to other people. So your product can come at that angle, targeting their characteristic roles. These are roles that identify a human being. So again, rich, smart, in shape, whatever it is. Now, your product can come at another angle, which is achievement roles. These are the status roles, class roles, position roles that are created by every society on earth and offered to men and women who can earn them. Here, display is the most vital because none of these achievements are obvious. Quite the opposite. They are immaterial and invisible. They are mere titles, roles, and privilege. So they are powerful because they can affect our lives, but the potential must be first translated into physical symbols of success for everyone around us to see. The easiest and most universally acknowledged symbols of success today are products we can buy, not for their physical function alone, but for the definition they give us as possessors. So, let's take for an example for you guys to maybe understand a bit better. Let's take the best example in the world. I love this. When I read this, I was like, holy fuck. Like, we all know it deep down. Every time you learn something that's a fundamental fucking truth, if you realize, you always are like, yeah, that's so true. Like, oh, I kind of knew this, but it's like you haven't put it into words or I've never really thought about it. That's when you know it's a fucking fundamental truth. So read this. So when a woman takes on her new role, as we said, as a wife, she is to receive a physical gift, which has absolutely no function other than to define her, which is the classic wedding ring. Weeks before this, she went through hundreds of dresses that still fit her, by the way, but that don't fit her socially. And this goes on in the whole marriage part alone. There's tens of examples just for marriage alone. There's hundreds and thousands of examples in just society. So you're understanding that these roles, yes, all this info is from Breakthrough Advertising. When the girl takes on a new role as a wife, they buy a ring. Like technically, if you take out the ring and the meaning behind it, what the fuck? It's just a ring. It does nothing, right? But because there's achievement roles, there's symbols behind it. Now let's take another example, maybe for you to understand a bit better, for an everyday life. Every social role that we achieve in life is immediately translated into possessions, which we believe to express that position most clearly. So now, for another example, the man will buy a bigger house because of his raise at the job. So, again, let me try to simplify as much as possible. This man got a raise, okay? He's getting more money now. He's working up his way on the corporate ladder, and he got a raise. Okay, how else is he going to show that he got a raise? By buying products. And this is where our products, our dropshipping products, can come into hand. If your products are angled and marketed in a way where it shows other people's status or shows other people's roles. So for an example, the bigger house. Let's say, I know this is completely wrong. You're not dropshipping a bigger house, but let's say you're selling a house. You're not selling a house because, yes, obviously, you're going to have the people, they are curious, right? They're going to live in the house. So you say, 5 rooms it has 2 bathrooms, blah, blah, blah. All the physical things, for sure. But the main reason that people don't talk about, because it's not something you really put in words, but you as a marketer should understand it psychologically. The main reason this guy's buying a house is because he just got a new fucking paycheck, a fat bag, and he wants to show it. He wants to spend it. He wants to show that he's now richer, so he's going to get a bigger house for other people to see. Are we understanding that? Now, look, I know it's kind of hard because we're talking about houses, we're talking about wedding rings, but I want you to understand maybe the concept. Again, the idea of this marketing so you can now implement it in your dropshipping products. Your dropshipping products could easily work the same way, can have the same impact if you just put that extra effort, if you have that knowledge and now are able to target it in a way where it's not just this back stretcher is the best back stretcher, it's made out of rubber, blah, blah. No one gives a fuck, right? It's about the 2 ways that we talked about today, either achievement roles or character roles. Can this product define a character trait that your customers want, or can this product define an achievement, a symbol for what your customer wants? Plain and simple. Everyone understands that. That's it. That's done. Obviously, this document is already shared. It's getting updated live every day if you want to keep up track with it. But that'll be it for the document. Now, I want to get into what I've learned for actual drop shipping, I guess you can say. Hold on. All right. Here we go. Does anyone have questions before we move on with that? Anyone have questions? If not, we'll move on. Hopefully you guys understand that. I know these are my notes, so I tried to simplify as much as possible my own wording, but the book I'm reading is from an absolute genius in marketing, so it's language, and it's from 1940s, bro. I don't even know when. So the language is a bit difficult to understand. So hopefully, again, it comes about clear. And if you guys don't have any other questions, we can move on. If you have any other questions about document or just drop shipping in general. If not, I'm going to share some tips on what I've learned recently in the last few days. No questions? None at all? We're all good? Okay. Okay, let's get into everyone. Everyone wants to know the drop shipping sauce. Yeah, thanks. So the drop shipping sauce. Okay, I don't know. Look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know each and every one of you. I don't know what stage you're at, right? I don't know. Maybe, because there's some people that don't even know what a CTA is, right? Or CPC, right? I don't know. Hopefully you guys are, every single person in this Discord or this call right now has tested a product. They kind of know what the fuck they're doing, right? You're just missing that little extra. You're just missing that little extra guidance. You're missing that extra knowledge, or you're missing the reps and the time, right? And that's where we're all in that space right now. So I've been learning, right? Because I've been testing, and nothing seems to fucking click. So I really took the last few days to really analyze what the fuck I was doing wrong. And I had no one to help. Even my mentors right now, they're just not really helping me at all. They're just telling me my last product, here's the best. My last product, it was okay. It was breaking even, but I couldn't bring it to profitable. So I killed it. And I said, look, it's been like 5+ days. I can't be profitable with it. I shut it off. So after every test, I asked them, what did I do wrong? Trying to learn, because you want to get better. That's the whole point of this, is every time you test, you want to get better for the next test, right? So I asked, what did I do wrong? They literally told me that I did nothing wrong and stars did not align. Like when you're someone who's fucking so dedicated to fucking making bank and getting better every day, and you're analytical and you try to see like what's wrong, this and that, whatever, and you get that fucking answer, it doesn't sit right? And I pay. Okay, obviously, look, their mentorship is really good. I learned a lot. I'm just saying, because I paid thousands of dollars for this, and that's the answer I'm getting. So I said, you know what? Look, at the end of the day, yeah. No, but it was a good I knew, me too. I was like, everything is I think I cooked on this product. I thought it was it. I'm like, this is good. But it was so close, but it couldn't. Now, I believe it was my CPM after, Anthony Eclipse. I believe it was my CPM in my fucking ad account. They didn't want to tell me that. They don't want to use that excuse. Whatever it is. I took matters into my own hand. So I'm like, I got to analyze and I see what the fuck's wrong. So right now, I don't know what any of you are doing, but right now I can tell you, not only from my mentorship, but I've went through a bunch of other mentors right now, or whatever, courses or other people's opinions. Right now, Meta is the move. If you're just testing on TikTok and you're not seeing success, if you're seeing success, stay on TikTok. Don't get me wrong. If you've been testing on TikTok and not seeing success, move to Meta right now. Every single person is telling me right now to move to Meta. Move to Meta. It's as simple as that. I prefer Meta. Good. Me too, I prefer Meta. I can tell you a bunch of reasons why I prefer Meta. But not only do I prefer personally Meta, it is the move now. I'm just like, again, you're your own person. You could do whatever fuck you want. If you're working on TikTok and you are finding some good success, stay with it, sure. But if you're struggling, do Meta. Right now, do Meta. Everyone is doing Meta. Everyone is moving that right now, and they're making bank. Meta paid ads, yes. Meta paid ads. I only do paid ads. I don't do organic. All right, so we got out the way. So we're doing Meta, right? So let's say we're all doing Meta right now. What's the strategy with Meta? Now, again, this is from Hey Jark. How's everything? How's the vacation going? Mid convoy comes in. So we moved to Meta. Now, what's the strategy? Again, everyone is saying take TikTok shop, not TikTok shop products and move them to Meta. Okay? Again, all the people making big numbers right now, a good portion of people making big numbers right now have done that exact same strategy. They didn't change anything. All they literally did was find a TikTok shop product that's working on TikTok shop, made a good website, made a good offer, moved it to Meta, and is printing. Okay? That is what's happening right now. That's what you need to do. If you're not making bank, that is what you need to do. And there's already a bunch of content. Exactly. Bruno already said it. There's a bunch of content already there for you. It's on TikTok shop. Now, your question is, how the fuck, if you're not in US, how do you get TikTok shop? You can do PP ads. They have that section. Or again, Winning Hunter is on the rise. I keep saying, I've said this like a month ago, and it's not changing. Winning Hunter is a move. You can use Winning Hunter, you can use PP, and there was another one. TikTok started to have an idea of what is going on there. I never heard of that one. I have to check it out. Look at that. See, it's like another version of PP. Maybe it's more on tap because PP, everyone's there right now. There was another one. Shit, I forgot to write it down. I'll write it down in the chat after. But TikTok shop to Facebook. Simple enough. There it is. Who said that? Chris, you're a G. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Calodata apparently is, Chris, what a beast. Yes, you can rip from TikTok shop to Meta. Again, look. Now this, I have to say, I don't have an answer to. I don't have an answer to this. I'm in the middle. For testing, I'm only strictly talking about testing. Should you rip or should you make your own? In my mentorship, they say rip every single time. I'm leaning more towards that. But for testing, only for testing. Don't expect to scale with that. Test. If it's a branded product, how do you source? But you should try to find it on the regular CJ, Zendrop. If not, private supplier could be your best option. Only for testing, rip that shit off. Yeah, exactly. Again, because you don't want to recreate the wheel. Then later on, when you found a working product, then you can start testing new angles with your own creatives, and that's how you scale. But for now, testing, again, I'm just giving you the step-by-step of what you should be doing to be making bank right now, and what everyone else is doing to making bank. Find a TikTok shop product on one of the spy tools. Move it to Meta. Make a good website, make a good offer, move it to Meta. Rip the ads and move it to Meta. That's it. Right now, that's all you got. Was your Facebook testing strategy? Yes. I knew I knew someone was gonna ask that. I'm gonna make a video, but again, it's really, really simple. It's a manual broad campaign, CBO, $100, 5 ads around, and you target Canada, UK, US, and Australia. Now I know there's people. I know like Rippy. I didn't get to it, but I think in their community, what they do is the same thing, but they have 3 ad groups, and they have 1 broad and 2 interests. I like 5 or 6. 5 or 6 is good. Yeah. Yeah, that's yeah. I used to do more. I used to do like 10, but I feel like you got to be willing to spend because like you need money being spent on the ad creative itself. So if you have so many ads, they're not gonna all get, so I rather just stick with 5 or 6. CBO. Nah, I'm good off interest. Yeah, look, I don't know that. I don't do that. Okay, wait, everyone's having questions. Okay, I'm gonna make a video. But I'm gonna explain this simply as possible. Manual CBO, $100. One ad group targeting Canada, UK, US, Australia. Set to midnight the next day. 5 or 6 creatives in that one ad group. That's it. That's all. That's what I do. Now, like, I'm not gonna even explain the other option because I feel like it gets complicated. The other option is 3 ad groups if you want to test interest, but I don't think interests are the move right now, in my opinion. Everyone's good? Okay. All right. So I got a few tips out the way. So that's the basic blueprint or strategy you should be all doing. Like we said, TikTok Shop, RIP, Facebook. Simple as that. It can't be that, it's not that complicated. It's just a matter of, choosing the right product. Now, so again, I was watching videos, learning. There are 3 niches that are popping off right now. There's 3 niches that a lot of people are making money off. And it's clothing, supplements, and jewelry. It's so crazy. I'm happy I found this. I'm happy I joined Rippy. Because my mentorship, we're all talking about beauty cosmetics, beauty niche. I know they said clothing, but I don't like clothing because of about like maybe high return rates. So fuck that. I don't do clothing. But I like supplements and I like jewelry. Those are 2 good niches. And honestly, if you think about it, like, it's actually very true. A lot of these people bringing in bags. I'm talking about bags. Supplements and fucking jewelry. Now, this is a biased opinion. But obviously, I'm going to start going to do jewelry. But I'm going to explain why. Supplements is very good. The only thing about supplements is obviously you have to really make sure your supplier is good. People are fucking indigesting this shit. You don't want it to be shit quality. You don't want to do fucking any of that, right? Now, there's a reason why I'm doing jewelry, and this goes on to my other tip. So, okay, let me explain this. So, that before you started dropshipping, right? Or maybe in the middle, or even now, right? A lot of people tend to give up and try different business models, right? Are we all on the same page? Everyone gets kind of sidetracked. They try dropshipping for a few months, doesn't work, and they want to go do something else, right? Does everyone agree? I feel like everyone, you'll be scrolling on YouTube and one time all of a sudden a SaaS video comes up. You watch it and it's like, oh fuck, maybe SaaS is the way, right? Okay, great. Obviously, fuck no. Stick to fucking e-commerce if you chose it, all right? I've told you multiple times, I think I'd be better in another business model. I actually believe that. But because I started dropshipping, I ain't no bitch. I'm going to continue. I make everything that I do work, period. But let me explain to you that people still do this in the dropshipping business model. So for an example, and I'm guilty. I'm not trying to shit on anyone. I'm guilty of this as well. I'm basically talking to myself. This is a self-talk that I had the last few days. People would go to TikTok, Meta, Snapchat, Pinterest, then beauty niche, then jewelry, then fucking clothing. That's still hopping back and forth. You're not going to master one market. You're not going to master one skill, one ad platform if you keep fucking switching. So we have to understand, because again, at the end of the day, this is skills. It's knowledge. These are business fundamentals. Dropshipping is not some fucking get rich quick, easy scam, okay? It's business fundamentals. You're running a full-on fucking business. So if you classic. If you keep switching and you don't stick to one method, you're never going to master that method and you're never going to fucking make bank, right? So this is my idea. Then once I learned this, right, I thought about it to myself. I've made a bit over 30,000 in sales for dropshipping in the last few months, okay? Nothing crazy, right? 99% of that revenue came from jewelry. For me, 99%. All my money came from jewelry. Why the fuck am I now trying beauty cosmetics, clothing? Why? I understand jewelry. I like jewelry. I wear jewelry. This is bought on the internet. I probably got dropship, but I don't give a fuck. I like jewelry. I buy jewelry. I understand the market. I understand why people buy jewelry because I buy a lot of jewelry myself. So you have to understand, choose a fucking niche out of the best ones that are working right now and stick to it with one ad platform. Get good at it. Get good at Meta or TikTok, whatever you choose. Get good at it. Now, once you choose that platform, pick a niche. Get good at it. Fucking whatever it is. Let's say it's supplements. Understand the best supplement brands. Why people buy supplements. Look at creatives. Look at offers. Look at websites. Look at everything and get good at a niche. Then, like we always say, riches are in the niches. So this goes back to the simple rule of that there's money to be made everywhere. There is not one thing better than this and that and this and that, whatever it is. If you really like another niche besides the other three that I mentioned, fuck it. If you're good at it, there's money to be made. There's money to be made in sex toys. There's money to be made in fucking house decor. There's money to be made in water bottles. Whatever the fuck it is, there's money to be made everywhere. But my point is, stop hopping back and forth, trying this, trying that. Oh my god, this is trending. I don't give a fuck. If it's not my niche, I don't give a fuck. Choose a niche, choose an ad platform, and lock in. Bro, Black Friday's coming up. Q4 is coming up. You need to lock. This is a time where you make or break it. Because trust me, after Q4 hits, it goes. Obviously, you can still make money. I'm not trying to scare you, but it's gonna go like this, right? It's gonna go like this. If you want life-changing money, it is now. Now is the time. The months before the fucking big showtime. Now is where you need to lock in and do shit properly. That was my little rant, and I think that's all. That's all that I've learned so far. Again, I think I'm taking this weekend I'm not doing any work. Besides, I actually work my part-time job. All I'm doing is studying, learning more. And again, a lot of tips for people that finally hit a big winner. Like when I'm talking about winner, I'm talking about 100K. Anything under that, I'm talking about 100K, like big winners. They all said that they stopped just spam testing. They stopped just testing for fucks. They really slow down and they emphasize quality over quantity. Now, I'm not saying to fucking take a month to test a product, but I'm talking about at least take a few days to do product research, take a full day to build the product, to build the website, take a full day to make creatives, to make sure everything is the best you can possibly be. Do your best in every test. And when it does not work, take your time. Even if it's a week, I don't give a fuck how long it is. Take your time to analyze why the fuck it did not do good, why did not it was a winner, and get better. I promise, even if it's 1%, every test gets better by 1%, you're going to get a winner by the end of the year. Now, I've been on my rant. Let me look at what you guys have been saying. Yeah, supplement supplier Suppleful. That's a classic. Supplements, however, do need a lot of UGC for sure. Or AI. You know those heavy AI edited ads? It's like the regular guy AI voice with like, what's that AI called that generates the images? It literally all AI. Those do good. Would take TikTok Shop Box and Meta still have high CPMs if you cut up ads and have multiple UGC in your ad account and not straight up rip? Or if you rip from TikTok Shop, you won't have high CPMs? Look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think the CPM. I think my CPMs. If you're talking about my CPMs, I don't think it's any of those reasons. I don't know why. Again, I told you I haven't found that issue, the solution to that issue. I don't think, again, ripping has nothing to do with high CPMs. I guarantee you. There's time. Then that means every time you would rip an ad, CPMs would be high. That's not the case. What is your jewelry offer? Any warranty concerning tarnish and losing color? No, just jewelry offer is very simple. The best one that worked for me, what was it? Why am I forgetting now? Obviously, jewelry is good with buy one get one free for sure. The BOGO. I think it wasn't really complicated at all. I think it was buy one 50% off. I don't remember. I would have to go check on my old store. I feel shit for getting it. The best offer I have, I forgot. So you recommend making your own ads and making content by switching up, if not wrong, even for testing? No. All right, thanks, Market. What is your thoughts on organic TikTok or organic ads in general? I'm not a fan of organic, and the simple reason is I don't have patience for it. If you could, organic, in my opinion, is harder, but if you can make it work, obviously it's the best. Your profit margins are insanely high. You make $100K in organic sales, you're pulling in 80. Where paid ads, you're pulling in like 25, 30 max. So if you can make it work, for sure it's good. But I do think at the end of the day, if you're gonna look, at the end of the day, dropshipping is a fulfillment method for sure. But eventually we want to get into bigger numbers, the big boys, and you want to start brands, right? So eventually you're going to have to do ads anyway. So I always see it as if I'm learning to do ads now because I'm going to be using ads in the future. And so yeah, you can't half-ass it. For sure, organic takes time. Yeah, with organic, you need to be very good at editing. You need to be very good at creatives. And it's a different type of creative. It's not the creatives for ads that you pay. It's a different type. It's a different game, bro. In my opinion, it's a different game. I indulged into it once, and I hated it. So. Look, if you've been doing organic and you're enjoying it, I think again, because you're gonna be in the long run. Don't look at this shit in the short run. It's gonna be a long run. It's gonna be a long game. So if you're enjoying doing organic, do organic. Look, there's pros and cons to each. I'm not gonna be here and say one's better than the other. I guarantee you not. There's just pros and cons. It's up to you to see which pros and cons you want to take. Julian, are your meta ads videos or pics? Videos. I did do pics. Pics are very good. Pics are very underrated. Again, because I rip for testing, it's all videos. But trust me, if my product can be described in a picture, when I'm scaling, 110%, I'm testing images. Images are honestly very good, very underrated. Your metrics are insane. If you get a good image, your metrics are insane. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. I hope you learned something from today. Because this is everything, this is everything I've implemented and will start to work in the future. I didn't even start yet. implementing these tactics or these tips. That it's just that I've literally learned this, and this is like the path I'm moving forwards to. And again, obviously, this is the whole idea or the whole point of my personal brand or this community, where I just tell you guys exactly what I'm doing. Either I'm making $0 or I'm making fucking hundreds and millions. I'm always just going to tell you what I'm doing currently right now. So, and hopefully, you know, people can learn from that. I really hope. I think there was a lot of very valuable tips that are like uncovered in this video. Like, this video is going to be like an hour long, and a lot of good sauces like just implemented randomly at the end. Do you run Julian on Facebook? I did. And again, 99% of my revenue was from jewelry, and I stopped. I don't know why, because I was told, oh, beauty products is the move. Beauty products. And look, it is a good fucking niche. Don't get me fucking wrong. Obviously, it's amazing. It's just that it wasn't working for me. I've tried it. I've tried multiple products in the beauty niche, and it does not work for me. And I'm kind of stupid enough to see, well, look, bro, I fucking made a decent amount of money through dropshipping so far, and all of it came from jewelry. Why the fuck would I not continue? Right? Like, I don't know why us humans have this tendency. It's for any business model. Even if you're running a social media page, right? You have a video that goes viral. Fucking spam it. Spam that strategy. Spam that formula. Why try other things that are completely opposites? Why do this? Bro, you found it. You literally unlocked the formula, a winning formula, and you just look at it and be like, okay, that's cool. Let me try to find something else. Like, find something that works for you, or if nothing has worked for you yet, just pick one thing that you're interested in or that you think you're the best at, and stick to it. Be a master at the one strategy, that one method. Julian, can I ask what makes a jewelry product a good product? Again, it's very simple as the psychology behind it. And that's why I like it, because the psychology behind it's more like blatantly obvious to than other products, right? Like it's like, for an example, I put in the same category as like a car, right? You buy a car, and it's just well known that people buy a car for the status. And I think jewelry is kind of the same, right? Like, jewelry, besides, it's kind of like clothing, but with jewelry, the profit margins are way better because, you know, the cost of goods are low. You don't get as much as returns because there's like usually one size. And it's like, people don't buy jewelry for the looks of it. People buy jewelry for the meaning. And I feel like with jewelry, it's so easy to figure out and sell that meaning. Like, if you just put a random jewelry, it will do fuck all. But like, again, my last big winner was sold because of manifestation, of you can manifest your dreams, your success. Or it's just a simple factor, I see it for myself. I bought this bracelet. Why did I buy this bracelet? Yeah, not only maybe I chose this bracelet because it's cool and all, but I bought this bracelet because of the verse in the back, Mark 11:24, and that verse has a meaning to me. If it didn't have Mark 11:24, I wouldn't have bought it. So I feel like it's so simple and easy to understand the psychology of why people buy jewelry. And again, besides the point that I like the niche itself, I understand it better because I buy a lot of jewelry and the profit margins are so good. For me, I just don't like it. This is a biased opinion. I just don't see why not, you know? Yeah, and you don't have to do like, you could do your year warranty if you really want to, but like 30 to 60 days is fine. Yeah, no. For jewelry, you never do low. You never do low upfront, because with jewelry, again, think about it logically. If someone has to pay high shipping for a small, like, it doesn't make sense, right? Because people have this idea where you pay high shipping because of the size of the product. If you're buying an inflatable, it makes fucking sense that you have to pay a lot, or like clothing, it's a bit bigger, right? But for something that's so small, I've tried it. Low upfront and high back end never worked for me. So it's always do low shipping and then offer free shipping with like a bundle, right? All right. Wow. It's been a while since I've came on a call, and time is actually passing by so fast. We have a bit under 10 minutes left. If you guys have any other questions, I think that's all I got. I'm trying to remember, but look, I think that's more of the strategy, the mindset, the way I'm gonna be moving forward now. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter. Trust me. And because like technically my last big winner, I personally thought that women would be the bigger audience, but you'd be surprised it was close to a 50-50. It was technically a unisex bracelet. Like it wasn't strictly for a man or a woman, but like it just looked like it would be bought by a woman, but you'd be surprised. It was literally like, I would say 60-40, 60 women. So too many faggots nowadays. It is what it is. You make money off them anyways. Who cares? I'm telling you that always proves you wrong. For sure, bro. And honestly, again, these are from all the stories that I've been... because I've been studying a lot of people that are recently doing good now. I have a few people in my mentorship, like that are just students that start to do well. I ask them questions and DM them privately. With Rippy Club, I'm watching all their recent calls about like student successes, and I'm kind of really analyzing and studying every big win. And majority of them say when they start testing new angles, the angle that does the best is the one that they never thought would do the best. Markets don't lie. That's why that's why I keep saying stop putting emotions involved in your business. You have to just be a like, I'm not joking. You have to be a bot. You have to be a straight up bot, have no emotions, and just think analytical, logical, straight to the point. If the market says this, do this. Don't, but I feel this. I don't give a fuck. No, the market doesn't give a fuck. You ran Julian on Facebook and you said it was high up from no shipping. Could you give an average order value range? I tested, no, but it's been a while since I touched his jewelry on Facebook. I did. It was kind of like the same thing. It was a Christian bracelet. And what was your question? Oh yeah, high up front for sure. I wouldn't say no shipping. Definitely like a few dollars if you want to add. I would say free shipping with bundles if they buy more than one. And average order value depends really. Like it depends your cost of goods. I know they're usually relatively low. I could say maybe 30, 35 would be like an average order. 30. No, you would have orders ranging from 25 to 40. So yeah, I would say probably around 30 would be average order value. I found Jordan Blackie's brand stores in multiple, but can only find a fraction of his ads. Trying to find more ads. Trying to better my networking skills. Any advice for someone that doesn't have much value to provide initially? I've only been in ecom for just over 2 months. I've been trying to interact more in Discord calls and lives though. Bro, you're doing exactly what you need to be doing. You're in a community, participating in a live. There's not much else you can do really. That's 100% how I grew some connections. I do have to say though, obviously it's not for everyone, but my personal brand, me showing my face on the internet, has drastically speeded up and helped me make connections. besides people reaching out to me, when I reach out to other people, I'm not just some like random person with like a random Discord name with no face, right? Like I'm not trying to roast anyone. Like again, personal brands is not for everyone, right? But it's just like having my name, my full name, and my face with hundreds of YouTube videos brings a lot of trust when I reach out to other bigger people. Like, I know I didn't end up meeting my mentor, Anthony Eclipse, when I was in Orlando, but I was very close. And the reason why I didn't was because of time issue. Like our times couldn't like match perfectly together, but he was willing to right away. Like he didn't like say like, oh, who the fuck are you or this and that. It was like, straight up. And I do have to say, also with that, he's helped me more personally than a lot of other of his students. Now, I'm not going to say like how or why, but it's like I know for a fact that he's helped and reached out a helping hand more often to me. And that's because of like connections and just my personal brand and my face is out there. So again, there's pros and cons to that. Part of me sometimes would love to just be like a no face, multi-millionaire, hundreds of $1 million with no face at all. But there's pros and cons to it, and it depends which route you want to take. People are too scared to test things that they think won't do good. You just need to set your feelings aside. Yeah, just do what works. And especially when you're in the testing phase, right? I'm guilty of this. 100%. I'm guilty of this. I go look for a product. I like a product. I choose it. I go look at the creatives. And the best creatives, I look at them and they're dog shit. Like, they're dog shit. And I'm like, I'm not testing this. This is dog shit. No way they fucking work. But it does. Like, fuck off with your own personal opinion. Like, just test it, bro. Like, it works. Like, you're literally looking at it. It has the most impressions. It has the most engagement. It fucking works. So, who are you to say, like, oh, it doesn't work? It's a shit ad. Clearly not. It fucking worked. Just test it. Especially, like, you're ripping. Like, it doesn't matter. Did you source from a private supplier for your jewelry? I did when I was scaling. When I was testing, no. You can easily find. Well, look, I do have to say, a lot of my jewelry was yarn, or it was like yarn. It wasn't like a stainless steel. I did sell one stainless steel, and I had to source it from a private supplier, so I didn't try with any other supplier, like a public supplier. I had to source it from a private supplier because it was like I couldn't find it publicly. But I didn't have any issues with that. Get that info up, help other people if you don't know much to learn. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm guilty of this too. I'm literally guilty of it for my last test. Half-assing testing. I'm literally guilty of my last test a few days ago. Like, I'm not even joking. Yeah, I really appreciate that, Julian. Gives me a clear mind. For sure, bro. Look, it's all a process, man. There's not... the simple advice, and even fucking, who was it? Mark Zuckerberg gave it, where it's like, you're going to figure it out eventually. Like, just get started. Just do shit. You're going to figure it out along the way. Yeah, you might fall, might stumble for sure. But you're not going to figure it out by just sitting there and thinking and doing fuck all. Like, I've learned the most through my actual actions. You learn the most through dropshipping when you scale up your first winning product. You've been testing and learning for, let's say, a year. Testing 30, 40 products, whatever, how many products it is. But you learn the most within 1 month of scaling a winner. It's through action, right? It's through just getting up and doing it. So that goes for everything. Have you tried Shein products? I don't know what that is. Which Shein products? Wow. It's 3 o'clock already. Wow. I literally feel like we just started this call. Oh, Shein. Oh, no. I will tell you on Sunday. If you're talking about Shein, fuck no. I can't even lie about the amount of times I've lost winning formula before. Is crazy. Because I used to get lost in my feelings. Yeah. No, it's Shine On. I don't even know what that is. Give me legend status and I'll throw $100 on your Rogers account. Look, okay, wait. I actually do. I know we're not that many people in this call, anyways. I don't know why. I guess either the day and the timing, or just I didn't promote it much. But Sunday we won't be having a call. Sunday's call is reserved for VIPs only. Look, I feel bad. You know, part of me feels bad, right? Because at the end of the day, the VIP is not paid. It's just selected few. So I feel really bad for the people that are not there. And it's not like you just pay and you get in. But it's becoming it's like I'm really trying to make it limited. And like, look, let's take for an example Bog. We just accepted him like yesterday or 2 days yesterday, I think. But like, guys, let's be real. If you go look at Bog when he first joined the Discord, this guy was helping out everyone. Like, everyone nonstop. And, like, didn't even think twice about it. Like, didn't ask for anything in return. Didn't do any of that. And besides the point, I think he's even doing better than me in dropshipping. Besides that point. So, but, like, you just see, like, it's the fact of... Because at the end of the day... part of what we're going to be discussing on Sunday's call is we're going to be sharing, like, I don't want to, like, whatever. I know a lot of the legends are already here. I want to start by getting on a call with my legends. And again, it's only very selected few. Like, I'm not going to like accept like hundreds of people. And the reason why I want to keep it so small is because I want to treat these people in legends as like they're my friends in real life, and we're all doing dropshipping. So I want everyone to put their camera on. I want to get to know everyone, and I want to get to share everything we're doing, from each product test, from each learning we do. And I think when you have a community or a little group like that, you can 10x your knowledge curve. Like, imagine just three of you. You're three guys. You're working on three different stores for e-commerce. But every time someone tests a product, you tell them, I tested this product, I did these creatives, these are the metrics. It didn't do well for this reason, blah, blah, blah. And you keep sharing within each other. Like, you know how much, yeah, bro, like TRN said, bro, brotherhood, like, that's how you fucking drastically increase. And I want to build that little community, that little brotherhood to drastically, like, because, like, yeah, bro, I think at the end of the day, after Sunday's call, I think that community right there, that little VIP, will be worth thousands of dollars. I'm not even joking. And just the simple fact that you can get in without paying that money, it's just that you have to prove. For me, it's about loyalty. Like, if I'm behind on the text, but if you guys are looking to get into VIP, at the end of the day, it's literally giving. First, it's giving. I just want people I love people that give without asking anything in return. Giving, just giving, because that's everything that I do. I haven't made a single dollar off my YouTube channel, and I've been doing YouTube for fucking years. Not a single penny. I've spent money, if anything. I love people that give, and I love people that are loyal. Honestly, those are the only two. I'm going to keep it very simple and short. Look, you don't even have to be, like, pulling in crazy numbers. Like, I'm not. I don't care about your numbers. I don't care about what you're actually bringing in. I just care about those two. Because with those two, loyalty and generosity, I guess, if you want to say, you create a fucking killer squad. And I'm very excited for Sunday's call, and I'm very excited for the future of all of this. And trust me, like, I know, even though you're not in VIP, like, look, we only have, like, 700 members in this Discord. I know faces, or whatever, accounts. I know no one has their faces, but I know accounts. Like, I keep track of this. I keep a track who's active, what they say. I see everything, right? Ghiorghiu, of course I know you. I know everybody. I'm not joking. I know, like, I recognize everybody. I recognize everything that you do on this Discord. So, like, don't think that, you know, like, you're not important. Like, trust me, you're not, like, trust me, it's not that. I'm just keeping a selected few. And the way I see it is, yes, we're 700 people. It's a decent amount, but it's nothing crazy. But when I start going, like, I see my Discord as a branch from me. So when I start doing very well for myself, you guys start doing well for yourself, right? Because the knowledge I have, I give to you, and it's just like, it's a domino effect. But the difference between, I find, me and a lot of other people on the internet is that I use this community to build my own team. Like, a lot of people look at the community, like, they build a community, and it's like, oh, yeah, I can't wait to, like, sell something in the future. Bro, I don't look at that right now. I look at, like, this is the opportunity that I bring in people that are similar-minded to me, and then it's like, when I need a team, when I need an editor, when I need someone to do customer service for business, when I need someone to travel with for X, Y reason, I'm looking for people to create a team in real life. Like, it's not just for Fox, or it's not to sell something, right? So that's why I feel like it's very different, and that's why I'm trying to take a different route with VIP. VIP is not something that you pay and you get extra value. It's, for me, it's the brotherhood. It's the fucking loyalty. It's the team. That's the most important. You're, like, people always say, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go long, go with brothers. It's as simple as that. So, again, that's another rant, a little rant I went on. But, like, I see people coming in and out of this Discord. I notice. Like, I notice people that are very active for, like, a week, 2 weeks, even a month, and then just bounce. I notice people that are here for long and they're still active. Like, I notice this shit. I notice this. So, yeah, who comes in every call? Yeah, 100%. Right now, that's another talk I have to have on Sunday, is that not all the legends join the fucking calls on Fridays. Like, what the fuck? You're supposed to be there. Actually, right now, I have no mods. No, bro, my mods should be the first ones in here. I have no mods. I think I had no mods in my last, like, 5 calls. So, again, I just say, yeah, Sade's, yeah, I know Sade's has been going through some extra work. But look, bro, Ghiorghiu, let's talk more action. It's Leo, Abdul for sure, bro. Like, I notice you guys that you're active. Trust me. Just because you don't have a yellow tag doesn't mean I don't notice. And like I said, it's more of just, I'm trying to build a team. That right now, that's the whole point. I'm trying to build a team. So that's it. Yeah, that's all I got for today. And look, I'm gonna be honest. Like I said, just because you don't have a yellow name doesn't mean you're not, like, something special. Ooh. Bro, that is crazy. What the fuck? Bro, mods. Who did that? Who is fucking sabotaging this shit? We were doing good. What the fuck? There's always issues when shit goes good, bro. Anyways, look, it's way past 3 o'clock. That's all I had to say. Again, sadly, only 8 people joined back after that incident. I don't know why. But again, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Again, please just, if I have any advice to you, to leave this call, it's to just stay consistent. I know sometimes you could be in a negative space after so many failures. You're testing products almost daily, and every single time it's a failure. I get it. It's fucking hard, and it sucks. But please, 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 This is not for you. I mean, it's not for me, it's for you. The only way you're going to succeed is if you just never quit. I know it's cheesy. I know it's cliche. But for fuck's sakes, that's the only advice you fucking need. Just don't quit. I know it sucks. And I can't wait. I dream about it every fucking... I'm not even kidding. In the shower, when I go to bed, I dream about it every single time when I've made it to just... I think my life would feel so complete if I made it and just get to show people that it's possible. Like, it's not even for the... That's why I like having my face, because it's not for the fact of I made it. I want to make it to show other people, to be an inspiration to other people that I'm nothing special. I'm literally just a kid who literally had a dream, who literally had the balls to drop out and just focus straight on e-commerce with nothing in his fucking bank account and just fucking make it. And after so many failures for years, I think I've gone through more failures than people who are already making hundreds of thousands of dollars. But I don't care. I see it as a good thing, because these issues, these failures, is what makes you... It's what's going to make you a better man in the future. That's why I keep saying, bring me failures. Bro, go, bring him more. I know, because it'll build my character stronger for whenever it comes. And that's literally everything I do. I do everything every day, every single day. I wake up just for that simple fact of when I make it, I can't fucking wait to just say, guys, like, it wasn't luck. All you got to do is just keep being persistent. You can literally look at fucking my past 300 videos recorded daily. I recorded YouTube videos daily to show you that I failed constantly, and showed up every single fucking day. That's all that matters. Showing up every single day, no matter how the fuck you feel. I'm not even kidding. For the last 2-3 weeks, I am recording. I felt like shit. I have been in such a down mood. I'm not joking. I've been really sad. I've been fucking down because I just keep failing. But guess what? I keep coming every day. That's... Pause. I didn't want to say it like that, but I keep showing up every fucking day. No matter how I feel fucking sad. I feel unmotivated. I feel like a loser, a failure. It doesn't matter. I come back to this fucking desk and still look at products. I still test products. I still spend $100 every fucking time. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Because what else are you going to fucking do? What else are you going to do? Bro, this call is going longer than I expected. It's just like, I can't, I'm sweating talking about this. Because I can't express this enough that you're going to go through failures and you're going to go through it so much. It doesn't fucking matter. You keep to just, and I can't wait to say this, like the exact same words as I'm telling you guys right now. Sure, you guys are getting motivated and I love that. But because my credibility is not there yet, a lot of people won't listen. And that bugs me, but I know that's just how reality works. So that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna say the exact same words, but I know that they're gonna have a bigger impact on the future because of my credibility. And I'm just like, I tell you right now, I dream every single night about it. I practice it in my head. I'm not even kidding. You know how many times I'm in the fucking shower or before bed and I pretend like I'm on a call like this, but I've already made bank, or I'm on a podcast and I'm saying, yeah, like. Everything I'm saying now, I would say the same thing. I fucking vision it every fucking day. Because the lessons don't change. Whether I have $0 or $100,000, it's the same shit. It's just that people don't listen if you don't have credibility, and that's fine. I don't bitch about it anymore. I used to. But it's just like, please, for yourself, don't give up. Even if you feel like it. Don't, like, that's the only rule you need to follow, is just not giving up. That it's really as simple. Don't give up. That's all. I want to end this call because it's so important. I felt like giving up. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. I felt like giving up this last two weeks. But it doesn't matter. I'm here. I'm still here. Never will go. Never will leave. I never will stop. I've had my own friends that are not actually. Do I fucking what's it called? Do I expose? Okay, our fitness mentor Jark. I'm boys with him in real life. Every single fucking time he always asks me, because he did dropshipping and he stopped. And whatever, that's completely fine. He's doing something now that he's more passionate about, and I'm happy for him, and he's working hard. But he tried dropshipping in the past and stopped, and he still sees me going, and he always asks me, he's like, Julian, like, how the fuck are you still going? Like, when the fuck do you think you're gonna get a winner? Like he's getting frustrated for me. He's like, you've tested so many fucking products, you've spent so much money, you've worked so hard, and you're not seeing any results. Like, why? Like, why is? And I just tell him, like, Jarek, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I think it builds me up more as a human being, as a man, as for my character. I don't care. But all I know is that it'll take me a month, or it'll take me a year, it'll take me 2 years longer. I don't care. But I'm just gonna be here in this Discord doing these calls every Friday, giving every value possible that I learned doing dropshipping, because I'm testing products every fucking single week. Like, I won't give up. It'll take me 5 years. I don't give a shit. I tell him that straight up every time. It doesn't matter about the results. I don't care. But that's why a lot of people would, that's why it's like from the way I see it is, you have to look at it in the brighter side. You have to look at it in a way where it's like, the harder it is, the more people will give up, and the more you will thrive if you don't give up. No, for sure. I know he wasn't, yeah, for sure. Obviously, he was caring for me. He was just simply trying to understand, because I don't think he understands the tenacity you need for dropshipping, the fucking willpower to not give up. And again, it's simple fact of, so many people are going to quit. So many people. You think, I'm going to be 100% honest. There's 700 people in this Discord. You think every single 700 people in this Discord are going to make it? Right? You think that? Fuck no. Fuck no. And that's the fucking honest truth. That's the honest truth. That's the honest truth. Now, for sure, you don't want to fucking look at it in a way where you want to shit on other people, because now you're technically, like, it's not competition within each other. It's kind of just a survival game mode. You're competing against the game of life, and you're just surviving within each other. And the best is to help each other. Because whether 25 or 50 people make it in this Discord, whether it's fucking 300, it doesn't affect your game. It doesn't affect your game. Trust me. This idea with someone copying your product and it will make it saturated is complete bullshit, bro. These markets are made of billions of fucking dollars. You think one person doing a $50 CBO is going to fucking change your fucking stats? Like, come on, let's be real. That's my point. So that's why I always emphasize on your team and the people around you and your brotherhood, because look, not everyone's going to make it. The majority of people are not going to. But that's where you should look at it as, I'm going to thrive because everyone else is quitting. Everyone else is going to quit. Bro, think about how many people are going to quit if they don't find a winner after this Q4. Think about it. Let's say you don't. Let's say, I don't even want to bring it into the world, but let's say, knock on wood, you don't find a fucking winner. Do you know how many fucking people are going to quit after Q4? Oh, I missed Black Friday. Fuck it. I tried it for a year. Fuck it. Doesn't work. Like, I just can't emphasize enough that even though you might feel like shit, first of all, obviously you have a community like this that can help you, push you, motivate you, and feel better. But at the end of the day, the real issue is just ignoring how you feel. As a man, you need to ignore how you feel in almost every situation, either it's business or in just life in general. You need to ignore how you feel and just keep pushing, no matter what. That is what's going to get, and think about it. There's always dark before. I've told you this in my mindset course. There's always dark before light. There's always dark before dawn. You have to go through the dark. It's just inevitable. It's just, are you willing enough to stay in the dark for as long as it takes to see the dawn, to see the light? Are you willing enough? That's all it is. Because you're eventually going to figure out. Like, the best way I can put it, I always put it like this, and there's no one that can argue with me. Unless you have a brain IQ of fucking 0, do you think if you were to do drop shipping for the next 5 years, you don't think you'd make something work? Like, let's be real. Let's say I guaranteed you that you would fucking make hundreds of thousands of dollars in the next 5 years. Would you do it? Because the majority of people, the reason why they quit is because of the uncertainty. They're not sure how long it's going to take. And that scares the shit out of them. And that's why they quit. I don't know how long this dark phase was going to be. I don't know how long I'm going to be poor. I don't know how long it's not going to work. And they quit because of that. But do you realize, if you really realize, it's really simple. Any human being sticks to something for fucking 4 years. Why do you think a college or university degree is 4 years? If you stick to something for 4 years, you think you won't fucking work it out? You think you won't figure it out? Like, that's my point. Like, look at it in that sense. You're eventually gonna figure it out. Eventually. It's gonna be a matter of time. It's impossible for you to fail if you literally stick to something and try your best for 4 or 5 years. It's impossible. So how the fuck... Like, because the majority of people quit are not willing to do the 5 years, which sounds fucking, for me, it's retarded. Anyways, look, this call's been on for enough, but yeah, look, I appreciate you guys joining in. 10 people, 10 OGs. Really right now, look, not much. Again, I'm just going to do a lot more studying and learning. I'll maybe do some product research tonight, and I work this weekend, like my part-time job. So again, I'm not going to run anything. I think I'm really just going to take a break, take a step back, and get locked in, focus, and do shit properly this time, Yeah, look, thank you guys for watching, bro. I know, look, it's crazy. 700 people in this Discord, 10 people join. But again, like I say, I notice this. I see it. I see Alvaro, bro. Honestly, I have to give out a shout out to Alvaro, bro. Alvaro's always here. He's always here. He's one of the only legends that's always here, bro. And fucking, I just see it as if you're here, you're gonna make like you have it in you. You're here. Like you're not watching some fucking YouTuber that has like millions of fucking like views and like everyone's hopping on them. Like you really took your time to dig deep and find people that are bringing in value even though they don't have the hype yet. And I think right there, it just shows how fucking dedicated you are. A lot of people will just search up how to dropship 2024, watch the fucking Nathan Nazareth, fucking Anthony Eclipse, let's say, or all these people that are already big. But for you to be literally not only subscribing to my channel, but to be on my Discord and to be on the fucking one of the 10 people in this call, like you're digging fucking deep. And I just fucking see it in you that you're dedicated. And I think, again, just give it time. Time is your only enemy, right? And even though you may not fucking find your success now, like we just established, give it time. Eventually, it's impossible you don't. Like literally thinking, do I deserve it? Can I do it, bro? You can do it. No one in this game is really special. They all started from the same place. The thing is, okay, this call is going for so long. I just have to say, one of the main issues is that we compare ourselves. Comparison is a thief of joy. If you had no one to compare yourself to, you think you would feel like this? Bro, I guarantee you the way you feel and the way I feel sometimes is because I look at fucking the internet, I look at social media, and I see fucking 16-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, people younger than me who maybe even spent less time in the game than me making it big. You think that's not demoralizing? Of course that is. But you have to understand that everyone is on their own path. And like I said, I always look at it on the bright side. Those kids, I call them kids. I'm young as well, but I'm just saying, like, those kids maybe tested fucking 10 products in their whole life and made a big bag, but did they learn something from it? Did they become like I always say it, did they become like steel, bro? Like, did they have that fucking tenacity to go through a year, even more, maybe 2 years of failing? No, they didn't. They didn't. So maybe when their fucking business goes to shit, they don't have that fucking willpower like I do. Look at it on the bright side. Look at it on the bright side. The more you fail, the more lessons you learn, the more you become stronger as an individual. They always say even Tate said it, making money young is probably the worst thing you could fucking do. Now, look, obviously I'm young and you want to fucking make money, but I'm just saying, like, technically, to a certain degree, I agree with him. Like, nothing is valuable in life if it doesn't take fucking work. Like, nothing is. I'm talking about work, not fucking maybe you tested products for 3 months and you made a winner. Like, bro, you understand that the reason why, and I think another reason why a lot of people will finally listen to me in the future when I make it big and I make big numbers, is because of the failures of the work. If I just posted one video showing absolutely nothing in the past and just show, hey guys, I made 100 grand, no one would have fucking seen the work that I've put in for years behind, and people wouldn't value it as much. People value things for how much energy, effort, work that's put into it. So just think about it. The kid that's making, the 16-year-old that's making $100,000, it took him a month. But for you, it took you a year to make $100,000. That $100,000 is fucking worth more to you. Like, it's not, like, you know, like, because it developed a certain character in the middle of making that $100,000. Can win the fucking lottery. What does that do? You know, like, I have my parents. They always fucking say, I wish I win the lottery. I wish I win the lottery. I'm like, why? Whatever. Obviously, at a certain age, you don't give a fuck. But I would hate to win the lottery. I'm not even joking. I would fucking hate it. Because guess what? I have now millions in my fucking pocket for doing fuck all. And I hate that. I want to fucking work for it. I want to earn it. I don't want to be given shit. I don't want to be lucky. Yeah, bro, at the end of the day, majority of this is fucking ego. I'm going to be honest. Majority of this shit is ego. It's not even for the fact that you actually make 100. A lot of people work for ego. So fucking fill your ego in, bro. Fill it in. Work for it. Fucking be proud of what you do. I think if you use ego in the right fucking way, I think ego is beautiful, bro. Ego is what fucking drives the world, bro. Ego is what drives the world. If you use it properly, you like fill your ego and fucking make sure that you work hard and you're proud of making that $100,000. It wasn't just given to you, or you weren't just lucky. You fucking tested a random product not knowing what the fuck it does or why it worked, and you made a bag off it. But what does that bring you? I'm happy with my journey because, bro, I don't think no, that's false. But not a lot of people would have fucking stayed. Not everyone would have fucking keep coming here and showing up every day. So I'm happy that I fucking went through all this shit. And I just think eventually it's gonna come. I think it's coming soon. I've always told you, I always said, like, I think by the end of the year, it's GG's for me. I think it's over. I think it's fucking, I've made it by the end of the year. You guys are just early. When you post YouTube videos, how many tags do you use? Not much, maybe. I do use keywords in my description, but probably like 3. Yeah, 3. I do 3. But, bro, at the end of the day, guys, look, YouTube is not, I don't care about it as much right now. Like, eventually there will be a point where I'll try to put effort and energy into growing my YouTube. But I'm trying to build the credibility before. So I put a lot of effort right now into my ecom stores. My YouTube, like I say, I just record. I record and post. I really don't care. It's just building that credibility. And I know that eventually that credibility will benefit me in the future. But I don't put much energy into like trying to grow it. Like searching up like, oh, what's the viral, like, what's the best title for this video? Like, I don't give a shit. That's why I always say, for the people that watch and for the people that are like following and joining our community, it's like, you really are fucking good, bro. Because it's like, I'm not even trying to hook you with engaging shit. I'm not. And yet you still are here and you've still found some value and you're still fucking digging deep for value. Like, you're really good. Like, you're not those fucking TikTok kids who are just like into like short attention span shit. Like, you were really digging deep. So that's why I know, like, that's why I say I'm building teams right now. I'm not building an audience, because I know these people, the people that are following and the people that are here, they're not here for how engaging I am. Later down the line, and trust me, you'll know when I start fucking trying to grow my social media, the people that follow me after I started trying to grow my social media, I'll look at them very differently compared to you guys. Trust me, I promise you that. I remember faces and accounts. When I see people that follow me before the big blow up, they're not customers to me. They're team to me. Everything, when I start building my social media and start putting effort into growing it, everything after that is, I'll look at them as fans, customers, whatever it is. But right now, it's fucking family, like Gertie said, family, team, brotherhood, because I'm not, like, you're here without me trying to hook you in. Like, that's something alone in itself. So, bro, I pulled a sweat this call. I've never done that, and it's fucking freezing in this basement. Anyways, I can go on rants for who knows how long, but everyone has a business to run and everyone has a life to live. So, man, guys, like I keep saying, I appreciate you fucking joining this call, man. I promise you that, like, it means a lot. Like, I can, like, I always talked about loyalty, bro. And when I'm talking about, you're looking at a call right now with 9 people, like, that's what I'm talking about, loyalty. And I fucking appreciate it. I fucking love you guys for that. Let's build together, bro. Let's build the brotherhood. Let's build a team. And we're all going to make it eventually. Just give it time. And thank you for watching. And like always, we'll see you at the top.